Previously on the broadcast network.
UNC replacing Hubert Davis. I personally don't know. I'm not tapped into it. My cousin last night, Mike, he was like, we should give Mike Malone a try. He has some connections to the program nowadays, connections to the school nowadays. I ain't mad at that. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Brody. Thank y'all as always for tapping into the broadcast network. And the University of North Carolina has finally hired their brand new head men's basketball coach. And that is former Denver Nuggets head coach, NBA champion head coach, Michael Malone. And as y'all heard at the beginning of this video, I think in terms of just publicly somebody saying, I think I was one of the first people to do so, that he would even be a possibility of getting hired. So I want to shout out to my cousin Mike for that. But overall, I really love to hire Mike Malone as the coach of Carolina because I think for a few reasons. First reason, number one, is the NBA pipeline, which is obvious. Mike Malone coached at a lot of places before getting the head coaching job in Denver. I know he was a coach for the Kings at one point. Cleveland was an assistant. Other places, so forth and so on. I think just his ability to understand the NBA game and not just understand it, but be able to get players who, if nothing else, I think could get to the league and be pretty good, or at least stick around for a very long time. I think that's something now that, although NIL is this whole thing, at the end of the day, I think everybody that plays a college sport, especially basketball, football, basketball especially, they want to go to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to go to the league. So I just think having someone who's a direct pipeline to that, not only that, but is a championship winner at that level. Y'all understand how hard and how difficult it is for an NBA coach, a coach period, to win an NBA championship. That's why there has not been a large number of them to do so. Go back and look at history. It hasn't been, there's been some oddballs here and there, but there's never been an NBA championship winning coach that wasn't good at coaching, knowing the X's and O's part. So I'm not even tripping off of that. Next, for me as well, with that NBA pipeline, I think his ability to develop players is a big thing. We saw Jokic evolve into the best player in the NBA, but we also saw Michael Malone develop talent like Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon when he got to Denver. He had been around for a while in Orlando and he never had took that next step, you know what I'm saying? And he got to Denver and he's thrived, you know what I'm saying? Other guys, Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, there's a whole list of guys that I think he's developed and put help get a lot of money in their pockets, you know what I mean? So I think he can do the same at Carolina in terms of the basketball part of it. So with that, I also want to just express my concerns as well, because although I love the hire, I think that there's some things that kind of worry me a little bit, especially for Carolina, because they tried this in football and it has worked out miserably with Bill Belichick. And I'm gonna shoot Michael Malone some bail because I don't feel like him and Bill Belichick are the same personality types, or in the same stages of life, just in general. So I'm gonna shoot him some bail with that. But the pro back to college thing has been tried numerous times with several different people, and it hasn't been super successful. So it kind of throws me back, like, all right, how's this gonna work? Is it gonna be successful? Is this gonna be a failed attempt at it? And I saw a post yesterday, and if I can find this post, I wish I would have screenshotted it. It said, a blue blood is in trouble when they go to the NBA, reach to the NBA to try to save them. And it made me think, and I really thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I hope this isn't one of those situations for us at Carolina. So yeah, that's kind of how one of the things. And also the other concern is, he's not necessarily a part of the family. So the Carolina family is been a thing. It's always been a thing, especially when it comes to coaches. Like, the coaching tree dates back to Frank McGuire in the 50s, which is insane for a college basketball program as good and as successful as the University of North Carolina. So how is that going to work? Now, Malone is in the family, you know what I'm saying, by marriage. I like to say by marriage, because his daughter plays volleyball. So, you know, he's been around the program. So, and if people within it signed off on it, clearly there's something there there's some mutual, all right, we gonna do this, we gonna let this work type of thing. However, in these first couple of years, because I think it's going to be tough these first couple of years, I think Carolina's going to have a couple of down years. You know, they're not going to be bad. I don't think they're going to be bad. However, I don't think they're going to be tip top of the national rankings. You know, it might be mid-tier ACC type of team that gets into the tournament but might not win anything. How is Carolina going to react with a coach like Mike Malone going out and not being as successful as fast as they may want it, or as they may see it as him being an NBA championship winning coach? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's going to end badly. I say give him 3 to 5 years. I think it's, to be fair, you give him 5 just because you gave Hubert Davis 5. However, you know, I think the first couple of years might get a little tough, especially as he navigates the recruiting world. I think that's where the biggest problem might end up being is, okay, we got an NBA coach here. How is he going to recruit? Is he going to have the right staff around him to be able to get quality recruits, not just out of high school, but also in the transfer portal? Because I think the transfer portal is huge. And I think there's some teams that's completely gotten it right. Like Michigan. Michigan won a national championship last night. And the thing about them is they got some really good dudes who, like, these are players who are really good and have transferred to Michigan, or they've been there and have just developed over time. So how is that going to work? We'll see. I'm excited to see it. It's going to be interesting to just see how everything falls into place, how everything goes. But I have a feeling it's going to work out. Like I said, I love the hire personally. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. How do y'all feel about this hire for Carolina? Do you think Coach Michael Malone, is he going to be a good coach for them? How's he going to transition into college? Y'all just let me know in the comments, please. Anyway, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things I always ask you to do. All the plugs, socials is down at the bottom. Please tap into those as well. And yeah, y'all, it's a dawn of a new era in Carolina basketball, people. It's a dawn of a new era. And I'm going to continue to follow this story closely, especially as recruits have been, start to commit. The transfer portal opens up as I'm recording this. I don't know what time it opens, but I'm sure it's close. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, y'all let me know. Anyway, it's been your boy Brody. Thank y'all as always. Appreciate y'all. Peace.